Hello and welcome to Study IQ. Today we are going to talk about a topic from Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu, vanakkam, nalla irukingla. I hope you're all doing well. Please stay safe during this pandemic. We are going to talk about Tamil Nadu's state policy which was released recently. It's a state policy for children 2021. In this discussion, we are going to understand what are the guiding principles of this state policy, what are the focus areas and the strategies of this policy. That would be the agenda in this lecture. To get all that information, stay with me on Study IQ. I am your friend Rahul Saigaonkar. You can follow me on this particular ID. And if you're preparing for state PSC like Tamil Nadu PSC, we do have a course on Study IQ. Apart from that, we have a slew of courses for many state PSCs. Do visit the details that are given here, studyiq.com, or download the app from Google Play Store to know more about us and to avail our services. As I suggested, what is the news? Tamil Nadu government has recently released a policy by the name Tamil Nadu State Policy for Children 2021. It was released by Social Welfare and Women Empowerment Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. The aim of this policy is to create a bright future for children and also achieve sustainable development goal. Please remember, sustainable development goal achievement is one of the motto of this policy. Now let's first understand how is Tamil Nadu doing from the perspective of children, from the perspective of health in general of children and women. Now, if we talk about numbers, Tamil Nadu is already ahead in terms of many numbers, many indicators when we compare it with national average. If you look at IMR here, Tamil Nadu's IMR is 12, whereas the national average is 23. They are heading towards single digit IMR, which is actually world class. If you look at gross enrollment ratio, 1st to 12th, it is above the national average. If you look at MMR, it is much better than national average. If you look at any other indicators, and the sources of that are given here, from past few years, many reports have been seen, and from all those sources, Tamil Nadu is doing much better than national average. Despite all this, the Tamil Nadu state believes that it can further improve its performance, and that is why they have brought the State Policy on Children 2021. The policy states that their guiding principles are international, which is based on United Nations Convention on Rights of Child. It is also based on National Policy for Children 2013. It is based on the National Plan of Action 2016 and the Sustainable Development Goals, which were released by UNDP. What is the guiding principle? What is the definition of child according to this policy? A child is any person who has not completed the age of 18 years. The main theme of this policy is first call for children. Safety of the children is prime. This policy states that all children shall have the rights irrespective of their place of birth, sex, religion, caste, language, etc. All children would be protected from all forms of violence, be it physical, sexual, or emotional or mental violence. Apart from that, they want to achieve sustainable development goals for overall development of children. What is the vision and mission of this policy? The vision states that it aims to ensure holistic development of every child in the state. What is the mission? The mission here is based on the principle called as leave no one behind. That means no child would be left behind in Tamil Nadu. So it's a holistic policy. What does the policy aim on? What are the key areas? The policy highlights 4 key areas. First one is life, survival, health and nutrition. Second one is education. Third is protection. And fourth is participation. Let's look at the policy and see what exactly are some of the key pointers from this. If we talk about life, survival and health, it suggests that high priority would be given on the first 1,000 days of children. The focus would be on reducing feticide, child mortality and morbidity. The state government will focus on strengthening the already existing public health system and strengthening the Anganwadis. There would be continuous improvement of neonatal care and child health. The state government is going to focus on timely intervention to ensure that every child is healthy in the state. They will also work towards complete vaccination. Apart from that, there would be awareness campaigns and there would be encouragement and support for focused behavioral change at the household level as well as community level. So all children, irrespective of the sex, the girl child, boy child, everybody should be healthy, everybody should survive and everybody should get that nutrition. After a certain age, they do need education. The policy focuses on holistic development of children. It aims on providing safe, physically safe, mentally safe and emotionally safe schools. Access to formal schools within their neighborhood would be provided to all children. There would be free, equitable, inclusive, and quality education irrespective of any sort of discrimination. There would be no discrimination based on caste, religion, place of birth, sex, language, etc. Every child would get fair, equal opportunity. They'll get fair treatment and participation. Focus of education would be on information and communications technology. That means the focus would be on digital education. Again, safe, enjoyable, and age-appropriate digital education. Apart from that, protection or safety of every child is prime here. The state government is focusing on strengthening and sustaining community-based mechanisms to end all form of violence against children, be it physical, emotional, sexual, neglect, denial, or online kind of abuse. Everything would be stopped. The state is going to follow a zero tolerance policy for any form of violence against children. The state will now endeavor to introduce and adopt child protection policies. Every school in Tamil Nadu is now going to have internal complaints committee. They are going to strengthen already existing child protection systems, and awareness campaigns will be run about all forms of violence against children and how community can participate to end any form of violence against children. Apart from that, the fourth pillar talks about participation of children. Now here, they are trying to promote more and more children to get to know about their rights. They'll promote linkages and also strengthen the platforms where children can express their opinions and needs, especially the girl child. They are going to strengthen and take the views of child, girl child, all the understanding would be done, and the future policy would be based on these things. The state government will also try to build strong partnership with other NGOs, organizations, corporates, academic institutions to ensure overall well-being of children. And finally, a very good idea has come out that Tamil Nadu state is going to create these Balasabhas in all Gram Panchayats. And it is said that these Balasabhas will meet 4 times a year, at least 4 times in a year. Every quarter, they are going to meet. So these are some new innovative ideas in the policy. Let us hope that this policy ultimately fructifies into implementation and we see good implementation of these steps so that we can see holistic and overall development of children in Tamil Nadu. What we can expect is after Tamil Nadu, many other states might follow template and bring their own state policies also. So very good step from Tamil Nadu for protection and overall development of children. That is it in this particular lecture. Thank you for watching this. Jai Hind.